Okay, so let's talk about shoulder pain. I took away the monitor for this demonstration so you can see what it is that I really want to show you. Now, I want to just show you this. So right now, if I'm sitting at a keyboard in this position, I will never have shoulder pain. It will never develop. My shoulders are completely relaxed. I'm in a comfortable, good straight hand aligned to the wrist position, good upright support, and I can key for all day, and I will never have a shoulder problem. If, however, the keyboard were as little as 1 inch higher, or my chair 1 inch lower, that would create all kinds of problems. Now, what happens? So, here I am, relaxed, key no problem. 1 inch difference, I would use my muscles across the top of my shoulders to raise my arms. I don't know if you can see. Can you see the difference? Here is relaxed. Here, I'm using the muscles to raise my arms across the top of my shoulder. I mean, I see some people, it looks like they have no neck at all as they struggle with keyboards that are too high for them, but then that's an obvious problem. But this, and really the reason I'm showing you this is because I had said earlier that the slightest error in how you accommodate any of your functions can in fact cause discomfort and pain over time. Well, this is one of those examples. So 1 inch difference, having a 1 inch goes from relaxed to using those muscles. Relaxed to raising the arms up like this. And believe me, after the first month, you'll notice the tingling. They call it accumulative trauma for a reason. You notice the tingling up between the shoulder blades. After 2 months, well, you'll really start to feel it. You'll start to know that you've got a problem. In 3 months, you are going to be in agony, in absolute agony. The pain will be in your shoulders from just that 1 inch, that one simple inch of being too high. The agony that'll cause, you know what, you'll be lucky to work for 15-minute stretches at a time and then have 15 minutes off. So again, there goes your productivity as well. But it is all because of using those muscles across the top of the shoulders to raise the arms, locking them in that position and using them as opposed to not using them at all. That is the difference. I have a nice story I like to share with you about shoulder pain. I was doing a seminar for a chemical company in Canada, and at the seminar, the CFO was there. And near the end of my seminar, he put up his hand, he had a question. Most people leave their questions until the one-on-one sessions that take place afterwards, because of course everything's then confidential and private, so they're not sharing. But he didn't wait. Right in that seminar, he put his hand up and said, Mr. Price, and he said, I wanted you to understand this. He's saying, you're saying that the improper keying height can cause discomfort. And I said, yes, absolutely. And he says, well, can it cause pain? And I told him, I said, worse pain than you can imagine. And then he shared with everybody in the seminar. He said, you know, I love to golf. I live for golf. It was March, so golf season hadn't begun yet. And he plaintively looked at me and said, and I can't lift my arms over my head. First thing I asked him, I said, did you start using a computer more frequently 3 to 6 months ago? He said, yes, matter of fact, I did. So I immediately said, it's your workstation. And don't worry. His first question was, well, have you seen my office? And I said, no. Would you like me to describe it to you? I knew he had the conventional executive office that doesn't accommodate the physical or functional needs of any executive. So I knew exactly what he had, and that certainly wasn't accommodating his use of the keyboard. So obviously he was the first one-on-one session, and it was an easy fix. And within a few months, a few weeks of recovery, within a few months when the golf season started, anyone asked him, he would say, my golf game is just fine. I mean, his was far from the only golf game that we helped improve on for people. But you know, there was often a lot of other leisure activities that were being compromised by the pain that they were experiencing in the office. And again, CFO, he had no idea what was happening to him. He only knew my shoulders are sore.